After researching about 3D printing, we learned the impacts on businesses, the relevant issues, and the concerns regarding 3D printing, and this is what we learned about it.
3D printing is a process of making three-dimensional solid objects from a digital file. This is achieved by using additive processes, which is when an object is created by laying down successive layers of materials until the object is made. 3D printing allows you to produce complex shapes while using less materials than traditional manufacturing methods. Examples of 3D printing include eyewear, dental products, prosthetics, architectural scale models, furniture, and even reconstructing fossils. 3D printing makes life easier for a business by cutting cost of shipping and reducing other transport costs. It is becoming more popular in the business world. 3D printing is an element of a larger trend in digital manufacturing, an element of larger trend in the economy. When mass production is possible, using 3D printers, the effect on the world economy and on cross-border trade will be huge.
So the ease of use of 3D printing is proven in this news story from the beginning of the coronavirus pandemic. A 12-year-old boy invented a solution of the annoyance of wearing masks for hours at a time for nurses and doctors by creating an ear guard to protect the annoyance of the mask on people's ears. And this design is easily shareable across the United States, and people at home with their 3D printing machines can easily print out dozens and dozens of these ear guards for people. And so just seeing how a 12-year-old boy can create something on a 3D printer can show that it can be very simple or very complex.
One would be output quality problems, just because 3D printing is based on a machine, and it also, they use like plastic filament for it, so it really just depends on how sturdy the plastic is. Some people may not use plastic, they might use like metal or other like materials, so that can be an issue if it doesn't come out just how you want it. Costs are expensive for the equipment. They can tend to cost like thousands of dollars for a machine. And then also for plastic is usually cheap, but it really just depends on how much you're making and how sturdy the plastic may be, or if you're not, like, you may not even be using plastic. Limited materials, of course, it's based off the plastic. It's preferred because it melts quickly into shape, but not all plastic may work, so that's why people tend to use glass, metal, or gold as well if they want to. And also it impacts the environment because we are using plastic, and it contradicts our environmental movement to reduce like reliance on plastic.
It's doing it again. There we go.
So why should you 3D print? 3D printing gives design freedom to create what you want. Customization, which allows you to make it yours in a way that like maybe other people haven't done. Sustainability is done to the best of its capabilities. It would have that. Speed, it really just depends on what you're making. It could take up to days. It could take a couple hours. It really just depends. But it is, like I would say, it's quicker than other machines that can make it. Competitive advantage, this gives companies or whatever like an advantage just because not everyone has a 3D printer, so it allows them to have their ideas like out in a visual like representation. And then consistency, if you have one design, you can create like multiple of that design, or like hundreds, and it would still look the same depending on the plastic.
3D printing is helpful when it comes to being able to show our customers possible prototypes of our products. It's also easier to show somebody something than to tell them it and describe it to them by showing them an actual representation of it. It helps people get the bigger idea of your projects if you show them little pieces at a time. And it can even help fill up the small missing pieces around the office that are missing in many situations.
Okay, so of course, 3D printing gives a business an advantage. Possibilities are endless. It's a great way to save money as a business, and reduce cost of having somebody put something together physically. So 3D printing I've seen it also can help the environment by eliminating the use of fossil fuels by just being able to use electricity instead of burning things. I've also seen that they're using 3D printers to print parts, or not parts, but pieces to build houses. It's just basically the next step for us as a society. And that's it.
Okay.